What's up, babes? Welcome or welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Christiana, and I am back with another video. Today's video is going to be all about my high-end / designer fragrance collection. I am a perfume junkie. I love fragrances. I really just recently got into fragrances over the last year. So I wanted to, one, show you guys my top 5 favorite designer perfumes. 2, I wanted to tell you guys how I get my perfumes cheaper. Because as you know, designer perfumes can get up there in price, but I have found a way to get perfumes that I love, that are high-end, that are real, and pay a little bit of a cheaper price. So I'm going to tell you guys how I do that, and then I'm just going to show you my entire collection as well. So if you are interested in seeing what I smell like, honey, then just keep watching. All right, so to start, I am gonna first just tell you guys how I'm able to get my perfumes a little bit cheaper. It's no big secret, but some people just don't know this website exists. So I buy most of my high-end perfumes from fragrancex.com. I will link the website down below. They are 100% real, 100% authentic high-end perfumes, and you can find virtually any perfume. There are very few perfumes they don't carry on their website. So what I would usually do is I'll go into a store like Ulta or Sephora. If I'm trying a new fragrance, I will go in there. I will try the fragrance in there, smell it, see if I like it. Then I will go on to fragrancex.com and see if they have it cheaper. One, they will have the price in general just cheaper than what your department stores will sell them for. But 2, if you're buying for yourself, you can actually buy the testers, and they don't come with the box, and those are significantly cheaper. And they're not testers, like they're not things that people have actually tested. They're just the ones that are labeled tester on them that they send to the stores, and they don't come with the box and all the packaging and stuff like that. So if you're buying for yourself, that's a really good way to get a steal on some high-end perfumes. So yeah, fragrancex.com has been my jam, and that is where I order all of my designer perfumes from. All right, so now we're gonna hop into my top 5 favorite perfumes. All the perfumes I'm going to be showing you guys today are eau de parfums. They are different from toilettes, being that they are more concentrated. They have more oil in them. Some people prefer parfums, some people prefer toilettes. I prefer parfums because they just are a little bit stronger. They last a little bit longer on the skin. Some people have allergies and stuff, and they can't really do with the intensity of a parfum, so they will opt for toilettes. But me personally, I'm always going to opt for the parfum because I feel like I get the most bang for my buck out of those. So to start with, I'm going to start with my number 1 favorite perfume, and then after that, the other 4 won't be in any particular order. So my first favorite perfume is the YSL Black Opium. I promise you, this is probably like one of the best fragrances for people who like sweet scents, warm scents. So let me just start by saying my preference in fragrances is warm, sweet, fruity. I'm not really a spicy scented person. I'm not really one for the more masculine scents. I like a sweeter scent. That's just my preference. So all the perfumes I'm going to be showing you are usually a little bit on the sweeter side. Some might be a little bit more musky. Some might be a little bit more spicy, but they are generally sweeter scents. So the Black Opium is my favorite fall winter scent. It is super warm. It's sweet, but it's not overly sweet. It's definitely more mature. I'm gonna leave also all of the notes and stuff for my favorites somewhere on the screen, as well as the price. I'll list like the price in like Ulta or Sephora versus the price and on Fragrance X, and then I'll also list the notes for you guys. But this perfume, oh my gosh, this is definitely like your nighttime sexy. It's sweet. It's got a little bit of musk to it. It's not super sweet though. So if you are a person who likes sweeter scents, but you're like, I don't want candy, like this is definitely a fragrance you should try. I feel like this is probably a really good universal women's fragrance. My second would be the Guerlain Samsara perfume. This is another one of those really warm scents. This is definitely a little bit more mature. This smells like your classic, I don't want to say grandma because it's not grandma-ish, but it is warm. It is super musky, and it's just got a little bit of sweetness to it. This is definitely a fall scent. I don't think I will ever wear this in the summer. I might wear the Black Opium in the summer if it's like a night outing or something, but this is definitely only a fall scent for me. But I love it. It is strong, so it don't overdo it, but it's really rich. The notes are very complex. It smells like, to me, like a department store, but I don't mind that scent. It just smells very like classic perfumey. It's super universal as far as maturity. I can see a 70-year-old woman wearing this and it'd be appropriate. Me as an almost 30-year-old woman, it's still appropriate on my as far as my fragrance. So I really like this. Like I said, it is very warm, with slight subtle sweetness to it, and a lot of musk. One of my favorite fragrances that I have loved for a very long time is the Versace Bright Crystal Absolu. This is like my everyday favorite fragrance. This is definitely sweet. It's a little bit more on the fruitier side. It's a little bit fresher. This is definitely a great daytime scent. I would say this is probably good for anybody who's just starting off in their fragrance collection and you really don't know what you like. I would give this a go. So they have the Versace Bright Crystal, and then they have the Versace Bright Crystal Absolu. The only difference between the Absolu and the regular Bright Crystal is that this is stronger and is meant to last a little bit longer on the skin. So of course I would go with the Absolu. But it's sweet, but it's not overpoweringly sweet. It's got a little bit of fruitiness to it, some citrus notes in there, but it is a really great daytime fragrance. It's a great summer fragrance. It's fresh, but it's not overpowering. You can wear it in any occasion, first date, outing with the girls, and it's not gonna be too much. Fourth would be this My Burberry fragrance. This is actually one I just got and it quickly became one of my favorites. Once again, this is warm. This is very warm. This is definitely a nighttime scent, and actually it's a little bit different from what I typically get, because this is a little bit more on the masculine side. I say masculine not to be as a negative, but just masculine as a little bit stronger. This is not super sweet. This has definitely got a little bit more spice to it. There's some vanilla notes in it, but there's definitely some spiciness to this one. If you are a person who, if you're a person like I know people, and when I say this, don't say it's like crazy. I know people who actually prefer men's cologne over women's perfume because women's perfumes are just too sweet for them. But if you're somebody who's kind of in between, like you could do a men's cologne or you could do a women's cologne, I would try this because this is definitely very universal in my opinion. It's warm, definitely a great winter scent, fall scent, or nighttime scent. And last but certainly not least is Prada Candy. Prada Candy has been around for a very long time, and it is sweet. It is sweet in every sense of the word. If you are a person who likes what is that one, pink sugar, if you like pink sugar, you will love Prada Candy. That is literally the reason why I got Prada Candy, because it smells so sweet, just like pink sugar does. Like this is definitely a little bit more of a youthful, fun scent. It's not mature at all. This is definitely something for somebody. If you're a teenager and you want to try your first perfume, I would definitely give this one a go. People in their early 20s, early 30s, I definitely think this is a fun scent. This is a scent I just wear during the day, out and about, running errands, lunch with the girls. That's kind of the scent I'll go for, just because it's sweet. It doesn't last super long on the skin, in my opinion. It wears off after about 6 hours, but it is a cheaper of the higher end perfumes in my opinion, so you can get away with spraying a lot on to last you throughout the day. But yeah, super sweet. The name says it all. It's candy. It smells like candy. All right, y'all, so those are my top 5. Then I'm just gonna go ahead and run through everything else that's in my collection. I'm not gonna go as in depth, and I won't be putting the notes on the screen, but if you're just looking for some other perfumes to add to your collection, I will show you what else is in my collection. All right, so I have this this Burberry one. I can't remember the name of this one. I think is it Her? I think it's Burberry Her. The other one was My Burberry Black. This one I think is Burberry Her. I really like it. It's a sweet scent. Got a little bit of citrus to it. Definitely some vanilla in there, but definitely a sweet scent. It is also one of my favorites. It's just didn't make it quite into my top 5 because I just got it and I haven't used a whole lot of it. But I really like this. This is another good sweet scent for people who are just warm scented people. My other would be Jimmy Choo Blossom. I really like this. This is another good sweet scent. This definitely has a lot of citrusiness to it. a little bit of floral in my opinion, but very, very sweet. My only issue with the Jimmy Choo one, and you'll see I'll mention this about the other Jimmy Choo I own, is that I don't feel like these last very long on the skin at all. I would say 2-3 hours tops. But I've kind of learned a little trick, which I think this is kind of how you're supposed to apply your perfumes. I don't really know, but I always apply my perfumes behind my ears, on the nape of my neck, my chest, wrist, and the inner part of my elbow. I apply my perfumes in places that, I know it sounds gross, but if I was hot, I would sweat first, because I feel like those are the points of your body that are hottest in general, and you can put off the scent a little bit more. And also I like to have it on the nape of my neck, so whenever I move my hair, honey, they be like, oh my gosh, she smells so good. You know, everybody gets a whiff when you move your hair. But yeah, I love this Jimmy Choo. It's a cheaper, higher end fragrance in my opinion. It's like 40-50 bucks, I think. They just don't last super long on the skin, but I really do like this scent. So all right, this is another Jimmy Choo scent. I honestly can't remember the name of this one, but I'll look it up, I'll find it, and I'll leave it on the screen. But once again, really, really love this scent. Jimmy Choo perfumes, in my opinion, just don't last super long on the skin. But this is definitely warm. It is sweet, but it's less sweet than the rest of them, but it's definitely a darker scent. This is more of a nighttime scent. It smells really good. It has a lot of good vanilla scents to it. If you're a vanilla person, you will really, really like this. It smells great. It just doesn't last super long on the skin. Another one I have is the Moschino Fresh Gold Couture. It's not one of my favorites. I bought it off of a recommendation from somebody else's video, and they said they loved it. It was their everyday fragrance. It is not for me because I am not a spicy scented person like that. I thought it was gonna be a little bit more sweet than what it is, and it's just too spicy for me. It honestly kind of smells like pepper to me. That's probably just my nose exaggerating. I'm sure it's not that spicy. Some people absolutely love this fragrance. If you are on the spicier scents, if you want a spicy, warm, slightly sweet scent, this will be great for you to try. But as somebody who likes more just true sweet citrus, that kind of a scent, this is just a little too spicy for me. But if you do like those spicier scents, this will be a good one to try. And the last one I have is the KKW Body, the original one. This is actually the first high-end perfume I ever got. My friend Brooke got it for me for, I think, Christmas. And I had smelt it once in Ulta, and I was in love with it, obsessed, had to have it. And so she got it for me for Christmas. I still really like this scent. It's been well loved. It's probably less than halfway gone. I mean, more than halfway gone. But it is sweet, but it's a little bit fresher. This is a fresher, sweet scent. Definitely got some musk to it. If you are somebody who likes slightly sweet, but not overpoweringly sweet, this is a good one to try. It's a little bit more up there, not like Tom Ford up there, but more than your Jimmy Choos and stuff. But it is a great scent if you guys want to try it. All right, y'all, so that is all I have for you today. I hope you guys enjoyed this really quick video. I've seen people, you know, talk about their fragrances, and I'm always interested in what other people are liking, so I figured I would share mine and also share how you guys can get you know, some cheap, get your perfumes for a little bit cheaper. FragranceX.com also has Afterpay, so you can, you know, make your payments in 4 interest-free payments, and that kind of makes it, you know, more affordable because you don't have to pay it all up front. So if you want to grab a couple to try, you know, that's an easy way to do that. I definitely get most of my perfumes on Afterpay, and I'll grab maybe 2 or 3 bottles at a time. So yeah, I hope this helped, guys. Let me know if you have tried any of these perfumes. Let me know what your favorite fragrance is. I am always on the lookout for a new perfume. So please let me know in the comments what you're liking right now, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye, babes.